Hello, good morning everybody. I hope you can hear my voice and also see my screen clearly. So today is the 20th of January. I will start off our analysis with the chart on our screen. This is a Euro USD. So on this chart, we are actually looking for a sell. I'll explain why we're looking for a sell here. Just look at this level. We had a resistance around this point here, the same place here from the top. So like we had a resistance, there is a breakout, there is a pullback, we have a support, there's a continuation, there is a pullback, we have a support, and then there is this massive break to the lower side. So as long as the price remains below 1.21587 and within 1.21443, we actually expect sellers to come in and push price up to this point, 1.18881. So you're on this chart now. Keep looking for sell positions. Expect price to continue down up to the point which I've mentioned, the line which I've mentioned at the bottom, and even lower. So if the price breaks below this point, we do expect a continuation much lower. We expect price to continue down up to this point, where if we see a break below it, the next target should be this level, 1.16329. So you're on this chart now. Keep looking for sell orders. Remain with sell positions, expecting price to continue down up to the point which I've mentioned, which is 1.18881. And in case the price ascends beyond this level, that is above 1.21587, then expect a continuation much higher up to this point, 1.23285. Does this make sense? Yes, the next chart I want us to look at is GBP USD. So disregard the two trades you're seeing on my chart. These are not the correct trades. We have this, and then we have the next one. So this is like as a shape formation. We have like a wedge, a converging wedge formation. You can see from this point we had a resistance, we had a support, we had a resistance here, we had a support, we had a resistance here, we had a support here, we had a resistance, and then we had a support at this price. So as it is now, we expect a continuation to the upper side. We expect price to continue up to the resistance level which we have at the very top, this one. So if you're on this chart now, you're supposed to be focusing on buy positions. Expect continuation to the upper side, expect price to continue upwards up to the resistance level which I've just mentioned. Is that okay? Whatever I've said now, does it make any sense for you? Yeah, so we move forward. We look at the next chart, which is Euro USD JPY. So on this chart, we expect buyers to come in. I'm going to explain why. Temporarily, we expect buyers to come in strongly on this chart. The reason I expect buyers is because you can see that from this point here, the price was below the blue line. We had a rejection from it around this point. This was a clear rejection. We had a rejection from it. We had another rejection here. We had another rejection at this price, and then we had a minor rejection here. As it is now, we have a rejection from the bottom. So these are the places where if the price continues to hold itself above the blue line, then these are going to be the correct places to look for a buy from. So as it is now, expect buyers to come in up to 104.230. So if you pick a buy position from where the price is now, expect a move upwards up to 104.230, which is at this price. On the lower side, we have this level, and on the further upper side, we have this level here. So we have level 105.411, we have level 104.230, and then we have level 102.644. These are the places where if the price can come back up to, or if the price can approach them, then they are going to give us the correct places to look for trades from. Is that clear? Yes, so we move forward. we move forward to our next chart. We look at SP500. So SP500, so far we are seeing an upward trend. We expect a surge even higher. Actually, we do expect price to break beyond this level. So as it is now, we just want price to clearly break above 38.33.0. we want price to break above that level, retrace back before we see a continuation even higher. So we expect price to break above, retrace back, and then continue to the upside. This is what we expect to be happening. So you're on this chart now. Expect buyers to come in after breaking beyond this level 38.33.0. if the price breaks above, we just want to see a pullback before we can continue to the upper side. Is that clear? Yes. So the next chart I want us to look at is Brent oil. So Brent oil too is upwards. We have an active uptrend. There's no selling this chart. We just want price to either bounce off from these three lines, either of these three lines, either the middle one or the lower one, so that you can pick a buy position, or we expect price to break beyond 56.853 so that we can continue even higher. So as it is now, we just want to see a breakout, a pullback, and then a continuation to the upside. This is what we expect to be happening. So this will give us an ideal place to look for a buy from. This will give us an ideal place where we want to look for a buy position from. So the next chart is gold. So gold so far we are pulling back to the upper side. I'm not going to talk much about this. Just look for a sell from around this zone. If you're on gold now, look for a sell from around this area, 1858.99, expecting price to move down up to this point, where if we break below it, the next place to look for is actually this point, 1775.18. so you should look for a sell. If the price gets to this point, look for a sell from within this range, expecting price to continue down up to 1825.587, where if it goes below, we expect a continuation much lower up to 1775.18. So thank you very much. That should bring us to the end of today's analysis. We'll meet again tomorrow at the session. So thank you. See you.